milk comes from where you'd expect it to come from. Hershey, the chocolate people.
Chocolate milk people, too.
Yeah, I'd like 2 Timmy tacos and a couple of mini...
Don't even think about it, pal.
Okay, if you don't
You're not getting anything from me, mister.
Could I speak to your manager, please?
Listen, sheepy, hit the road or it's gonna get ugly. Kiss your toadstool goodbye, loser.
With games like Super Mario Bros. Now in color, you might actually forget where you are.
Oh, who goes there?
Game Boy Color. Get into it.
Hey, Dad, Burnett.
What's wrong?
They left without breakfast again.
What are you serving?
Beans, what else?
How about fruit flavors?
Fruit? That's different.
Come follow my nose.
Got a nose big as Texas.
It's always nose.
Whoa, Kellogg's Fruit Loop cereal.
With natural orange, lemon, and cherry flavors and a full day supply of vitamin C, part of this complete breakfast. Well,
Little birdie, I'm making Fruit Loops my brand.
Think of all the mature, responsible things you could be doing. Helping old ladies cross the street, proudly maintaining your yard, hanging with your folks, or cleaning your room. But get real, you'd rather be playing video games. You can rent them from Blockbuster. They've got more of the coolest new Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis games for rent than anyone in the world. So dudes, why not get your games from Blockbuster? It's the mature thing to do.
11 world-class contenders. Take them down with your controller, beat them all, and you've got a shot at Tyson's title. But for that, you've got to beat Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Taro is here for Game Boy Color. You can learn the language, do the dance.
Welcome to Brainwreck. I'm Jason X.
And I'm Kevin Graham.
And this is the best show on the internet.
It sure is. We are always prepared. We're always ready. We always know
Top
what
notch.
we're doing. Never having any issues.
Because
we got wood.
We got wood for you folks every single week.
You know what
we
just
come
realized?
hard.
Oh, we do.
We
come
just
hard.
realized.
I actually just realized we need to change that wood.
We need to change the wood?
We got to get more wood.
Like multiple wood?
Well, I mean, I think we've got to get another set of wood.
Are we talking about a threesome? Like, what are we? Oh, foursome? What are we talking about?
I mean, at
what are
this
you
point,
pitching?
like, we might need to get wood for everybody, involved. Everybody needs to get a wood, but I feel like
everybody
the wood,
okay.
The wood is outdated.
It's outdated.
It's outdated,
sir.
What?
What do you mean?
It's outdated.
Look, we're
sir,
the best show on the internet.
We have. Oh, I mean, we still are the best show on the internet, but we have rebranded. It is the channel is no longer just Brainwreck Show.
Oh, you're right. We need to call YouTube.
Yeah.
And fix. See. I feel like we're dead named.
We we might be, but like, here's what we need everybody to do. Everybody reach out to YouTube and let them know that Brainwreck TV needs a new wood award.
We need more wood.
We need more wood. Let them know that Brainwreck TV needs their wood. And
That's
that
right.
if they can just give us the wood, with
they'll
new
be very
branding,
confused, but
new
don't let them
information.
try to confuse you.
And don't let them lie to you and say that it's not
That's
a
right.
real award. It's a real award. I mean, it actually exists. He had it in his hand. He was carrying that wood. I mean, look at him handle
this?
the wood. Okay, that's some solid wood.
This is more real than your life.
And
you live in the Matrix, folks. This is real.
Everything about this is falling apart. But yeah. Everybody who's watching, reach out to YouTube, tag them on Twitter, send them an email message, carrier pigeon if you got them, and let them know Brainwreck TV needs their wood.
We need it.
So, yeah.
Although I hear that lumber is currently
lumber is
in hard demand.
Lumber is a bit hard to get your hands on right now, is what I'm hearing. I don't think we ran into that issue recently, but it's an issue plaguing the nation because fucking Biden, he's been in office for 3 years already, and he hasn't done shit. So
sure seems like it.
I mean, it's.
And where's my other stimmy check?
You're not.
Where's mine? I just want what's owed to me.
You want what's owed to you.
Okay.
I think.
Listen, I'm American. I pay taxes, sort of, and I think that as an American person by the way, whose business was completely destroyed by COVID. I just want to point that out for the record. DevilWithinComic.com, please, folks. I'm begging you. Issues 1 and 2 and 3.
You should have gotten your PPP checks.
Listen, Tom Brady and Joel Osteen took everything. I don't know what to tell you.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Oh yeah, every fucking coffee shop is closing. All the music venues are closing. But guess what, guys? The Lakers, fucking Shake Shack, Tom Brady, Joel Osteen. The sync issue is classic, dude. We're never gonna. Do we need to do a reset?
Oh God!
Do you want to do a reset? Here.
What am I doing?
Wait, hang on.
What am I doing?
Let's just do a quick reset. Hang on. Hold.
This is the best show on the internet, folks. Kevin, you're hard to hear.
Everything is broken. I don't know what to do. It's all falling apart.
Moved. You're moving. We're trying, folks. Okay. Maybe now is not the time.
Is this any? Oh my God, I'm so loud.
Maybe now's not the time to pitch a new Wood Award to YouTube because we're kind of falling apart.
I mean,
folks.
We are just the seams are breaking. I mean, I feel. Listen, it's been a good run. I don't know what to do.
Been doing this for 5 years.
It's been. I don't know anymore.
We're gonna figure it out, folks.
We're gonna figure it out.
I at the old house, I had Verizon Fios. It worked amazing. We never had any issues.
Right.
I moved down to Florida. I have to use Spectrum because fucking the internet's a monopoly down here, and they don't get any other service in this area except for Spectrum. I don't have a choice. They took away my freedoms. I moved to a state that was freer because you don't have to wear a mask anywhere.
No.
But now I only have one choice for fucking internet.
I mean,
freedom ain't free.
We've only got like one choice for internet where we're moving, but it's the same as what we have now. So I feel like we're just kind of equal parties at that point.
Well, there you go. I mean, like, at least you get what you want.
At least, I mean, it's not really. I mean, we were hoping to try the Google out. Because we figured, Google's already got our information. We're already tapped into their matrix. They know everything about us. We figured, hey, you know what? We're already in the water. Might as well ride the wave. But they don't
if you're dipping your toe, just jump in.
Just jump in.
Just hold your crotch
at least
it's
to
real
the base.
Cold.
Yeah, you got to at least get to the base of it.
You got to ease in. You got to just dip in slightly.
Just kind of put it right in that water. But yeah, they don't have Google Fiber or Google Fi. No, I've got Google Fi for my phone. What Google's fucking internet plan, the gigahertz Tesla thing, I don't know what the fuck it's called. They don't have it, so we can't use it. So we're going back to AT&T, but we get free HBO Max, which is going to have ads soon. So like that'll be I cannot watch a shitload of movies still. It's wonderful.
Well, there you go. The more and more as I go through life, the more and more I'm questioning, what am I actually getting for what I pay for?
Nothing.
Because it seems like the more I pay for something, the less I'm getting.
I'll tell you, brother. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Okay. We just bought a house.
Okay.
All right. You know what they did with our house?
What'd they do with it?
Left a bunch of fucking beer cans all over the attic.
They were working hard.
They were working hard. I was like, oh, dude, Okay, here's the thing. I try not to be petty.
Tom Petty?
But I try not to be petty, but I won't back down. Okay.
And he doesn't, and you don't know how it feels.
Yeah, you don't know how
to
it
be
feels.
you.
You fucking don't know. And listen, man, if there's one thing to take away from this show, it's you don't fucking know how it feels to be me. I was gonna make another song reference there, but it was gonna be way too inappropriate. Anyways, so
you working on a mystery?
No, it was something else. God damn, that would have been funny though. Tell him about the bottle of piss. Oh yeah, there was also. We're gonna say it's a bottle of piss.
You found a bottle of piss?
So the very first night we went and did the walkthrough. This was with the inspector.
Gadget?
No, I knew you were gonna say that. You fucking weirdo. And he it was one of those situations where the company we bought the house through. Mm-hmm. Everything we did related to the house was basically through them in a way, which I was like, okay, on one hand, that's very convenient. On the other hand, it's something seems a little bit off about it. So we met the inspector. Now, it's a third-party company that does the inspection. However, they do all of this company's home inspections.
So they've seen all the homes.
They've seen all the homes. And this guy knew all the workers who were outside. He knew all the superintendents. And he was a little too chummy, I thought. Especially with us. Like, because here's the thing. If I don't know you and, like, you're in charge of doing something like inspecting my home.
Sure.
Like, it's one thing to be nice and to, like, joke around, tell stories. It's like another thing to be like, hey, so, like, when are we going out and getting a beer later? I'm like, okay, hold on. We just met. Let's look at the paint first, shall we? And so, like, we went through and, like, you got to do the thing.
And what kind of a beer? Like, are we getting craft? You just slinging back buds? What are we doing?
It's Austin. It's most likely craft, okay?
So I'm not going to find liquor in that town either, is what you're saying.
Oh, you'll find plenty of liquor. Trust me. Oh, I got a good spot for you. So, like, we go through the house and we're tagging stuff, and then, like, okay, so it's the first inspection, so there's obviously going to be stuff that you need to tag, but, like, we go into, like, so there's the attic that you can get access to on the second floor. That's just like a walk-in attic, and then there's an attic, and then there's an attic above that ceiling. We can't get into that because we don't have a ladder, so we go into the walk-in attic because that's where the HVAC system is. And there's just like a beer can laying there. There's garbage all around. And I look over, I'm like, is that a fucking bottle of piss? And I'm not sure.
It's a closed system. So, like, maybe couldn't get to the bathroom or.
Yeah, but either way, I'm like, that's an interesting color for the flavor that water is supposed to be. Anyways. So, tag that. I was like, so they're going to come through and clean all this up. And he was like, oh, yeah, they'll do that.
Clean up the piss, if you could.
Clean up the piss. We go in the following week for the second walkthrough. There's still garbage. And this time we're doing it with the superintendent. And I'm like, hey, man, so, like, there's still garbage here. Let's clean it up. And let's take care of all this other shit. Right. He's like, okay. And then we closed on Wednesday. Got the keys. Went over. And there was still a bunch of fucking garbage there.
Was the piss still there?
Yes.
Wow.
And
They
not
didn't
only
even move the
yeah,
piss.
So like texted the guy, was like, there's garbage in the HVAC room, there's garbage in the backyard, like there's still paint splatter on the floors, there's missing paint on the walls. I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, and nobody cleaned. That was the other thing, clearly. And he was like, the cleaners had you on the schedule for tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, so you didn't schedule anything for today, clearly.
Right.
So I listed out everything that still needed to be fixed. We went back over. Well, okay, I tried going back over on Friday. That was a mistake because we had one of the biggest fucking thunderstorms we've had since we were down here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say, with that said, it was quite neat to drive along the highway and just have all the lightning scattering across the Texas sky.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude,
okay. So
they've got some thick lightning down here.
You know what that is called?
What?
That is called the sublime, if you did not know.
Oh.
The sublime is an act of nature that is absolutely beautiful, but terrifying at the same time.
Oh.
Thank you, college.
It was... You learned something in college. Oh my God, that's so cool.
How about that?
How about that?
It's fucking useless, except on a podcast, but I learned it.
So and of course it was pitch black and our power was out when I made it over to the house.
Okay.
So I couldn't see shit. We went back over Saturday. It was mostly clean. They left all the garbage.
And the piss?
And the piss.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Not Bergman. Thick lightning. I like it.
Well done,
that one
sir.
suits you.
That was better than my nickname.
What was your nickname?
Beef.
I knew a kid named Beef when I was younger.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah, he stole one of my Pokemon cards. I fucking kicked him out of my house afterwards.
I don't give a shit about Pokemon.
Well, dude,
but
you
like,
should. It's fucking
I
all over the place today.
I mean, I'd be making the money, but I'm already making money, and we're gonna get to that in a minute.
We're gonna get to that in a minute, and I'm actually making money too, and we'll get to that as well.
Okay.
So we went back over Saturday. Still a bunch of garbage. Went out and bought a ladder to check the upstairs attic. And now, okay, so this attic is literally just insulation. The entire need for it is drop-in insulation. You can't store anything up here. You can't live in here. You can't renovate it. It's literally just a floor covered in insulation. I pop open the little, service panel. I stick my head up. Beer cans. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is what we got. This is the service we're getting. Like,
yep.
And it was one of those things
where
where
you're paying all your hard-earned cash for. Right there.
It was so like, okay, one thing on an isolated day, not that big of a deal. But it was like so many little things, and at that point, and like I think Christy like was kind of like, oh, he's getting mad, because I was just like, I'm not happy, I'm pissed off, I'm just so I bagged everything up, and I'm going to drop it off at their office and say, here, you boys left some shit at my house, and probably just dump it on their floor and leave.
Well, to be fair, like that's a nickel a can. So like, I mean, to be honest, like they're putting money in your pocket. So I wouldn't be too ungrateful. Just saying.
I'm okay with that. That's they can keep their, $1.15 or whatever. It's okay. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so but I mean we're basically in the process now, like we got a shitload of stuff over there this weekend. And then like the next couple of weeks, it's like every couple of days we're gonna do another big move. We've got movers signed on. There's no deposit in Texas. Yeah, so that's not even taking money out of one pocket and putting it into mine. That's just taking money out of your pocket and throwing it right on my fucking floor and leaving it there for all the goddamn bugs to get to.
Dude, we got ants like a motherfucker.
Oh,
I gotta tell you about some ants down here. Listen, my cat. Okay, so we fucked up. All right, my cat sucks, and he's an asshole, and all that shit that cats are. But for a while we were feeding him the anti-hairball food, and it was working great. And then we forgot, and we fed him the regular indoor cat food,
Right.
and he started puking up hairballs like a motherfucker. And those ants were on it like ants on a hairball, and like fucking, they're everywhere now.
Wow,
goddamn ants. So there you go.
You gotta get yourself some spray.
Apparently, bleach works wonders. So,
where are you putting the bleach though?
Like on the door cracks.
Okay.
Well, I hear like lemon,
inside?
like well, everywhere. Like, who cares? Like I hear lemon repels spiders, and we got some deadly ass spiders here in Florida.
Oh,
so like I'm just like, yeah, like there's this one that'll kill you dead.
Really? So it's like Australia.
Yeah. It's kind of, it's like, okay, so like there's Australia, which like everything will kill you.
Sure.
And then there's Florida, who's like the cousin of Australia, but like only sort of. Like he gets invited to the reunion, but nobody talks to him, kind of thing. Like that's Florida.
Like he just kind of
compared to Australia.
Up. Okay.
Right. But he's gonna be on the FBI's 10 most wanted list.
Oh.
Just like he's like number 10.
Okay.
Where Australia is like number 1.
Sure. Kind of okay. So you got some shit that's gonna kill you eventually.
Yeah, like snakes and shit.
No, I mean,
there's a rhyme I'm supposed to remember about snakes. I can't remember it. Something about Jack, and he's your friend, and then the other one will kill you. Fuck if I know.
Wonderful story. Okay, so so you got something else going on for you right now too.
Yes. So as we've talked about on this show, we're on this show breaks so much news all the time.
We do.
That's
why we have an award.
That is why we haven't. We were the first to report that Kim Jong-un died. We were the first to report about the NBA shutting down.
Tom Hanks getting COVID.
We were the first.
We were the first on the scene.
Tom Hanks. That's right.
We did something else.
I mean, we've invented like 5 things that have improved the life of humanity. So like, there's that too.
Yeah.
But we were the ones to report about the stonks going up, hitting peak levels for the GameStop. And your boy jumped on that money train.
Yeah.
And invested in some AMC.
We never watched Money Train.
No?
No, we got to watch that.
We got to watch the Money Train.
Yeah.
And bought some AMC that immediately tanked. And I lost so much money.
I told you, don't dive into it.
Well, fuck you, because your boy is now in the money.
Oh yeah. You got a little, you got a little cash coming in.
I got a little cash flow. I forgot to sell those stocks. It's out of complete ignorance. That I've made about $250.
That's
on AMC.
That's don't sell.
It's go to the moon.
To the moon. Diamond in hand.
Look at these fucking diamond hands. Look at these diamond hands right there, brother.
Can you do me a
favor? To the moon.
Can you reset? Hang on. Okay, we should be good.
It's the best show on the internet, folks.
Honestly, I mostly just wanted to do that now for the screen that I just kind of threw together randomly this afternoon. Like Christy walked back into the office like as I was putting that together. It, like just completely stopped working on actual work And I'm like, you know what? We might have another audio issue. I should put together a screen because like we did a pause screen for Video Game Date Night, the internet's favorite video game series, now available on Brainwreck TV. And we put a pause screen up. And I'm like, this is genius. It opens up so many opportunities.
Every show should have a technical difficulties screen on the ready,
even if it's just part of the gag. It's good. Like I can just at any time. And then we're back. Like look how great that was. Yeah,
and Space Ghost was a hell of a choice. Hell of a choice.
Yeah. It again just all organic. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But anyway, I made some money.
You made some money.
Finally on some AMC. I'm waiting until it hits about $400 a share. Like GameStop did, and then I will buy out because then that will mean I have made over $1,000.
What did you put in at?
I bought 4 stocks for $50.
Okay.
So I'm doing well.
Yeah, okay.
I'm doing well.
Not too bad. I'm just avoiding all of that.
As you should. As you should. Well, listen, like it's so funny because like you never know who you're talking to sometimes. So like over the weekend.
When? What?
Over the weekend, I was talking to somebody and I was trying, like they had asked something about like, I had brought up like the GameStop thing. And they're like, oh, I don't really understand. So like I try to explain it as best I can, which is, like a 5th grader, because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And so as I'm explaining it, I'm watching their expression, like turn from like confused to kind of like, oh, this guy has no fucking clue what he's talking about.
Oh.
And then like you find out later on in the conversation that, oh, they used to be a financial advisor and they were actually looking for like detailed information about it. And this like moron is trying to like basically mansplain GameStop to them. And I'm like, okay, but I didn't know that was the case. And then you find out later and you're like, I'm just an idiot. And I have no business being in the stock market. I have no business with money. You should just pay me in potato chips. So
Axe celebrating a $250 profit on AMC is like when I celebrated a sports betting win of $90, like I won $10K in Vegas last year.
Bergman, it's the little things in life. Every win counts.
This is why I always say set the bar low. You can only go up. You can only go up. You set the bar low, you will more than likely hit expectations. It's just like fucking Nova told me when I was driving him to the show. He goes, listen, if you want to make it to WrestleMania, guess what? Chances are that's not going to happen. If you want to wrestle in front of a couple hundred people on an indie show, you're probably doing that tonight. And I was like, thanks, man. And then he punched me
in the stars.
And then he punched me in the dick.
Hashtag celebrate small wins. That's right. And listen, like I said, if that gets up to $400 a share, that ain't no small win anymore.
No small win anymore.
Like that pays for like a fridge.
I think I just got text about my fridge.
Oh, yeah, good news.
Oh no, it's just AT&T. Oh, they're looking forward to seeing me.
At least somebody is.
Yeah, fuck. So you got AMC going for you, which is nice. Now
That's right.
Even if it starts to crash a little bit, you're gonna hold on. You're gonna maintain.
Well, here's the thing. Like, I didn't know it actually happened until like I saw it trending on Twitter, and I was like,
"Huh." Trending overnight.
Like, I have those. Let me see what's going on. And so I looked and I was like, hot damn, some bitch.
Something happened like yesterday where like it may have been short sellers, it may have been like some financial institution, like they just bought and sold a ton of AMC, claiming that
there might have been a merger or something.
I don't know, but like they were claiming that it was overvalued. And sort of the murmuring around the scene was, oh, they're just trying to downplay how fucking amazing it is. Bye. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't understand what anybody's doing. I'm trying to buy a house. Well, I
Nope.
bought a house. I'm trying to move into a house and
Mm.
pack up all this stuff. And,
The bitch.
it is a pain in the ass. And I'm actually, so you're making a little money on the stock market. Your boy's making a little bit of money on eBay.
eBay.
We discussed this a little bit last week. It was a,
all right.
It was a little bit of a slap tease at the end of the show, but your boy's looking like he might be retired here.
Oh, you got them diamond hands?
Not so much diamond hands, just more
Turtle hands?
Turtleless hands, man.
You selling them turtles?
I as we began packing up about a month ago, I was like, you know what? I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I think I'm done. eBay sucks with it. Oh, dude. We'll get to that in just a minute.
Wait, what's this? I haven't sold anything on eBay in a while, so I don't know what the new.
So eBay's completely overhauling their whole payout structure now.
I know you can't pay with PayPal anymore.
You can no longer pay with PayPal. It's direct payments, and you get paid by. So you get paid. Actually, no. It's got to go through like a processing thing, but they'll pay you sort of in like one lump sum. But then those end of the month payments, like, hey, you sold X amount. This is how much you owe us, because like they take the commish from the sale,
right?
And then you get hit with those service fees at the end. But so I have been doing the NECA series Ninja Turtle figures for a couple of years now.
Right.
Started haphazardly on a whim. It was like 2018 was the first set that they launched, with like the street diorama and then the 4 turtles and like the specialty packaging. And I was like, fuck it, what am I gonna do? So I managed to get them all very easily. Then the next year I missed the Comic-Con release, but they've been releasing a bunch of the movie ones like throughout the last couple of years, like little by little. Like they do pre-sales on their website, which is usually dog shit because NECA's website is the shits, and it can't handle all
Same
that
with
traffic.
Disney.
You would like, okay, and the thing that pisses me off, like I get it, it's one of those things where it's like, why are you complaining? You have the same opportunity everybody else does. So like, why are you complaining? They're still trying to make it all available, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, but you're doing the bare minimum, Like, you've got a shitty website on a shitty server that can't handle the traffic you know damn well is going to be heading to your website. And
well, that's the thing. It's that they're underprepared.
No, see, I don't even think they're underprepared. I think they just don't give a shit. Because they know they're going to sell out
that's
anyway.
The thing.
Like, they know what they're going to sell. And that's it. That's the end. As long as they sell out, who gives a shit? I mean, the fans do, but like not them, because they made their money.
And that's the thing. Like, okay, let's sidebar here for a second. Can we talk about pissing off the fans?
Oh, sure.
Because that's something that we never do. We always deliver on this channel.
Always.
I mean, there might be a delay, there might be a volume issue, but we deliver every single fucking week on this goddamn show. Hit the goddamn subscribe button. But let me tell you something about Disney, what they did recently. Actually, today.
We're just going to stop my story then. Okay.
Well, no, we're gonna get back to what you're doing, but you brought me up something about pissing off the fans, and I gotta get this off my chest because it pisses me the fuck off.
Okay,
I'm hot. I'm ready to go. I've been drinking, folks. I apologize in advance.
I did not get to get my show drink, by the way.
Well, what the fuck? What are you doing?
So we had so many issues at the top of the show. Just go tell your story so I can finish.
Listen. There's so many issues. So. Every single year before the pandemic, they would do a Halloween party at Disney called Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. It didn't scare the kids.
Yeah.
You get a goddamn Halloween parade.
Yeah.
You get a fireworks show. You get stage shows. You get to trick or treat around the goddamn Magic Kingdom. It's amazing. Worth every fucking penny. This year they announced that they can't do any of that shit because of COVID. But they're still gonna do an event called something like a boo-tastic party or some fucking shit like that, right? So they're like, there's no parade, there's no fireworks show. They're still gonna trick or treat and hand out candy, and you can still ride rides.
Okay.
So it's less than what is normally offered for this sort of thing. Those cocksucking motherfuckers doubled the price.
Oh,
doubled
fuck.
the price.
Really?
From the original. Yes. So Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was originally $75 to $130 based on the night you go. Obviously, towards Halloween, it's going to be more expensive. Yeah. Base tickets for this half-assed fucking event starts at $130 and goes up to $200 fucking dollars. Are you out of your fucking... Listen, Bob Chapek has to go. He's got to go. This is some bullshit. Fuck you. Okay, go ahead.
Inflation and greed, gotta love it. So anyways, so I was trying to like get my hands on all the products and for this particular series, and like they've also been doing like the cartoon turtles, which I completely abandoned after I got the first series, because I was like, I see where this is going. I wasn't as big of a fan of the cartoon growing up, like
as the movies.
Like when it came to the turtles, I was more of a movie and video game guy. Like that.
Oh, like the arcade game.
Yeah, like the arcade game, Turtles in Time. Like those were mine. We definitely watched the cartoon and we had the cartoon series figures, but it was mostly the movie and the games. And I could just see where the cartoon series was going, and I'm like, they're adding a lot of stuff that like I don't even really remember. I'm like, I don't, they've got the movies, they've got the cartoon or the animated version, and they've got the video game version. I'm like, I'm gonna dump the cartoon. So I dumped the cartoon like a year and a half ago. Throughout this year so far, they've released like 5 figures that they're coming out with over the next like year or two. And I missed 3 of their last 4 of their last 5 website launches.
Ooh.
And fucker. Sorry, we got fruit flies like a motherfucker.
I got ants. You got fruit flies.
Ants, we got fruit flies. There's fucking beer in my attic. What can I do?
Goddamn, too much peanut butter and bananas.
So, and like seeing where all the releases were coming out, or when all the releases were coming out, and like just the issues I've had with their website, I'm like, you know what? Like I can't keep up with it because like at the end, like when does it stop? Like it just keeps going.
It never stops.
And for me to like go back and buy everything, I'm dropping a couple of $100, and then for me to get everything coming out, like it's gonna be $1,000, for everything. So I just said, you know what? We're moving. Got to clear space. Fucking almost got it.
You're gonna be like the Wiz and just move on down the road.
I'm just moving on down the road. So I sold everything off. I sold the movie series stuff off.
Maybe that's the shit you like. What the fuck?
Well, dude, I'm not about to drop $1,000 just to have.
Didn't you buy? Didn't you just say you bought some of the cartoon shit that you don't give a fuck about?
Yeah, but I sold those.
Okay. Well, that's great.
And so you got.
But you sold the movie shit too.
Follow me on down the road as I'm going down it. So
okay, all right.
The amount of figures they have coming out over the next 2 years, and the figures that I've missed the sales for, like combined, like all that right there is going to cost me at least $1,000 because secondhand market, and then the fucking aggravation of, well, if I can't get it on the website because their website's dog shit, I'm going to have to probably try Walmart, and I don't ever want to step foot in another fucking Walmart for as long as I live because I hate fucking Walmart.
I mean, some of us don't have a choice.
I mean, whatever. I realize that. If I don't have to, I'm not gonna, though. Like, okay, going to Walmart because I need toilet paper is one thing. Going to Walmart to try to hunt for toys, I absolutely don't want to do. I absolutely don't want to do that.
Okay, so let me. Okay, so you keep saying that you have a master's degree that hasn't gotten you shit, but really, what you went to school for all those years was to never step in foot into another Walmart. Was it worth it?
What? No. Those are, what? No. That doesn't make sense.
Well, you have a good enough career so that you don't have to do that. You can afford not to do that. That's where I was going with that.
We're still going to, like, you know, the other, like, I just don't want to go to Walmart. Like, that's like, I'll go to any other store. Listen, I'm a man who likes to save me a buck. Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right.
You know,
all right.
I'm you know,
Funko has gotten ridiculous. So Funko has the same issue with the releases?
Well, I stopped my Funko collection too.
Which rightfully so. They're going to be Beanie Babies. Let's be honest.
And I'm going to be stuck with the bag, and I don't want to be stuck with the bag. So I stopped the Funko. I'm cutting off the movie Turtle line, and when I get my Loot Crate box for the movie series, I'm going to be selling that right away. Probably making.
You're still doing Loot Crate?
No, so okay, follow me here. So NECA,
all right,
as part of their Turtle releases, does a unique specialty crate with Loot Crate. So they release 4 crates a year, and they do a movie themed crate, an animated show crate, a video game crate, and then an original comic crate. And within the crates are an exclusive figure. If you buy all 4 crates pre-sale, you get a 5th figure for, well, no, you don't really get a 5th figure for free, but well, you kind of do. You get a 5th figure, and these are all exclusive to Loot Crate. So the only way to get them is if you buy all the crates. So I was like, oh yeah, sure, I'm into this. Like we'll buy all the crates. And then like 3 weeks later, I was like, I'm selling all this. But from what I've heard in the past, like you could sell 1 figure and make all the money you spent on the crates back.
Okay.
So that's just
that, sir, is taking money out of one
right there. Turtle hands.
Putting it right back in the other. Look at that.
So I'm gonna be doing that once those come out. Yeah, I'm gonna. And here's the thing. So I haven't given up on the video game series yet. I've still got those. I might do a little display, you know, at the new place.
Okay.
Set them up real nice, and also because they're releasing.
I mean, you got plenty of space, so.
Plenty of space. And also because those are coming out.
So much space.
Those are coming out on a slower release schedule. I was like, okay, like I don't really have too many to go back and find, and I'm pretty much caught up with everything current. So this is maybe, you know, a good pace for me. But dude,
okay, all right.
The collecting, I see where it's going right now. Like, it's getting hot again. And I had a lot of ideas 6 months ago that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be such an easy collection to get into. It's unique, it's simple, everything's gonna be like dirt cheap, like it's gonna be affordable, and it's gonna be for me. It's gonna like I want to have mine. It's gonna be just for me, nobody else. I'm gonna enjoy.
You just want what's owed to you.
I just want what's owed to me. I want a collection for me. Okay. Waited too long.
No.
Waited too long.
Oh no. You're late to the dance.
Good luck trying to get your hands on any trading cards. And keep an eye out for VHS over the next couple of months.
Have they done the Ninja Turtles NFTs?
No, but they probably will at some point. I mean, they
you can
could
get yourself
already.
An NFT?
I don't want an NFT. Listen, NFTs are fucking stupid.
Why not?
They're dumb. What are they? Explain to me what an NFT is.
Fuck if I know, but I don't know what AMC stock is, and I made $250. So what the fuck?
Is there even an AMC in Florida?
Oh yeah. No. Listen, like within an hour. Okay, so to get this shit, this is amazing. Within 20 minutes of where I live,
right,
there's a drive-in theater,
right,
that has 2 screens.
Okay, dope.
That plays a new movie and an old movie back to back.
Cool.
And it's less than the drive-in theater that was in New York that we used to go to all the time. Yeah, which is amazing.
Is this an actual drive-in theater, though? Because you talk about drive-in theaters in Austin, and you're just pulling up to Bob's Backyard, and he's rolling the projector out with a downloaded version of John Wick.
That I don't know. We haven't been yet.
Okay.
I think we're gonna go for the Cruella release.
Okay.
But so more to come on that.
Sure.
I do know that on Saturdays they turn it into a flea market. So
yeah, Sasha,
who knows?
We know there's a whole syncing issue. Here, let's actually fix that real quick. Why don't you go ahead and reset? And we're back.
There we go.
And
All
we're
right,
back.
we're back. Who the fuck knows if it's better?
I don't know if it's a Discord thing or an internet combination.
We're gonna
thing.
try some things, folks. Listen, we're gonna figure this out, okay? Because listen, I just bought so many things to improve my podcasting experience. I've invested in this show. We're not going anywhere. So ring that notification bell, subscribe. We'll figure this the fuck out. Bergman says Cruella is okay. Listen, the bar is low on that one. The bar is, listen, who's the chick? Emily Blunt?
Emma Stone.
Okay, I was close.
You
She's awful. All right, she's terrible in everything.
I'll say Blunt,
so
stoned.
like,
yeah.
So like, I'm. The bar is low.
The bar is low.
More going for the kids.
Yeah.
Than anything, and I love the drive-in. You can pull out your lawn chair. Make sure you bring some citronella candles. They make you a goddamn pizza right at the fucking thing.
Nice.
So, but you know, I sometimes sneak in a little seeds.
You gotta sneak in a little seeds, man.
You know, hot and ready's.
Yeah.
$5. What are you gonna do?
Oh my God, where did we go the other day? Oh, my brother and I went to the NASCAR race when he was in town, and I was like,
right,
you totally could have brought so much booze in there, and they would not have fucking cared. Like we walked in,
the drivers probably would have took some.
like he had a water bottle in his hand, and they were like, "You can't bring that in." And he's like, "It's closed." They were like, "Okay, go ahead." And then I had mine in my pocket, and as I'm walking through, and like we also had outdoor chairs folded up.
Right.
Didn't ask to look in them. Didn't ask to check the pockets. Like we're going through the gate, and I'm like, I got a water bottle here, and I'm like, yeah, cool, go ahead. I'm like, okay, I should have brought so much booze.
You know, that's interesting because Bergman, I hope you all enjoy the wild recon that is why she hates the Dalmatians. A retcon.
I no spoilers. I already know what happens.
All right. Well, I don't give a shit. So like, but interestingly enough, I just went to a festival over the weekend.
How are the festivals?
So we went to one of those EDM festivals that the kids like, with their electronic music. The wife loves it. I was like, I just want to get out and do something. So like,
go for a walk.
I want to experience something again. Right. I want to feel something again,
man.
Right. So I was like, I'll go. It's not my scene. It's not my music, but I'm in, kind of thing. And so with this thing, like, there's a whole bunch of rules, and you're goddamn right. I brought my camera for a vlog for State of Florida. That's right here on this channel.
I'm going to ask you about that.
Be sure to subscribe. There is going to be a vlog of the festival. So trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. Because I've seen some shit that will blow your fucking mind. When they talk about Florida being open, folks.
Oh?
I swear it was 2018. Like, there wasn't a goddamn mask. to be seen. There were bodies flying everywhere. Just utter chaos.
Okay.
If that's not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what you're looking for in life.
I don't know what you're looking for.
But
in life
anyway,
either, yeah.
Going through security, you're walking up, and this was at the stadium where the Bucks play, the Tampa Bay Bucks. Okay, so that's where the festival was.
Isn't that where they just did Mania?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was like in the parking lot or some shit. Like it was in a field. I don't know.
Okay.
There's dirt everywhere. So we're going up to security, and as we're walking up to security, they're talking about all the things that you can't bring in. They're like, you can't bring in a bag, you can't bring in liquid, only like the camel packs are allowed. Only bags with like only a certain number of pockets can let in, that sort of thing.
Wait, you can only have so many pockets?
Only so many pockets. And your boy's trying to bring in, like, I'm trying to bring in a GoPro, batteries, a chest mount.
You've got a whole production idea that you got to get in.
I'm bringing in a mobile studio.
Right.
Is what I'm doing. All right. So like I'm like packed to the gills with equipment. And I'm just like, oh shit, like this isn't gonna go well. We took an Uber over here. So like there's no way for me to drop shit off. I'm like, this is not gonna, I'm not getting in, basically. So I walk up and we're in line in security. I think masks would be simply the style for some people at the festival. I mean, there were a mask there. When I say there's no mask, I would say 90% there was no mask. I mean, like some people wore masks that had like the LED things in them that like said shit like peace, love, and rock and whatever the fuck.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm walking up security. I'm starting to get nervous. I'm like, oh shit, like fuck. I'm gonna run some issues here. I'm breaking the rules, like. But luckily, here's the tip, folks. If you're ever trying to sneak some shit in to an event that like like you're not supposed to fucking sneak some shit in,
well,
always follow somebody who's not following the rules. Okay? Because backpacks were not allowed.
Okay.
Camel packs were allowed. So like the things were like you could pack the water in.
Yeah.
Just like listen, folks, it's Florida. It's a festival.
It's hot, it's
like,
humid. It's muggy.
They don't want you to dehydrate and die.
No.
So like you just had to bring in an empty camel pack, and they had like water fill stations. And the Florida water's gross. Like it's reclaimed water. Like they don't filter it. Like they don't put the fluoride in because it's like mind control and Fauci and shit. So like
that
you can't,
all makes so much sense.
You can't trust anything. So like you can't bring anything in the camel pack, but you can bring the camel pack in, right? So like we got in line, and I'm all nervous. I'm like starting to sweat and shit, and not just because of the heat. But the guy in front of us tried to sneak in a backpack. Like a regular backpack. Kind of thing.
How do you sneak
and the
in
security
a regular backpack?
Well, he was just trying to wear it and walk in.
And just like be all nonchalant.
Right. But the security guard's like, hey man, you can't bring that in. And he's like, why not? And he's like, because the backpack, they're not allowed. And he points to somebody else in the other line and he goes, look, she's got a backpack. And he goes, well, that ain't my line. And you can't come in with that backpack.
Oh, I would have loved to have been there.
And so like they're fighting,
right?
Like verbally back and forth and arguing. And I'm just sitting there like, oh fuck, I'm next, kind of thing.
Well,
and he's still fighting with
getting pissed.
Right. So he's fighting with the guy back and forth kind of thing. And he looks at us and he goes, go ahead.
Oh, that could have gone one of two ways. It went there. You won. Yeah. He let you ahead just to piss that other guy off too.
You can do Floridians even love? Listen, under the right circumstances with the right things that you put in your body, Floridians love greatly. And you can trust DeSantis. Listen, he's trying to do things and
he's trying to do things all right.
He's trying to do some things that he believes is right, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, so he's just like, go on through.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But then I have to go through the metal detectors.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm like, oh. So like you go through an initial screening, then you go through the metal detectors, and then you scan your ticket. So there's like 3 steps to security. Because and you know, great, because last thing we need is somebody, you know, trying to get something in that doesn't need to get in.
Exactly.
Kind of thing. So I go through, and of course I beep. I've got like fucking cameras and batteries and all sorts of shit in here. And he goes, "Hey man," and I cleverly stuffed everything into a fanny pack. So I've got a fanny pack with everything in it. And so like I go off and I get pulled off to the side, and he's like, "Hey man, what's in the bag?" And I open it and I just crack it a little bit. And he goes, "What's that?" And I go, "A camera." He goes, "Okay." And then he goes, "But what's in the other pouch?" And I crack it a little bit and I go, "It's a phone bank." He goes, "Okay." And he pushes me through. So your boy,
it's just the bare
got
minimum
in,
of security.
The bare minimum kind of thing. And God bless the honor system.
I mean,
because like he wasn't looking to see if it was a camera. He was just taking my word for it.
It's both like cool for you because you got to get in with all your stuff, but then also that's really fucking concerning.
A little bit,
like
just a little bit.
Like you mean I just got to like do a little half zip and be like, see, look, camera, doo doo doo. Okay, go ahead. All right, cool, man.
Fuck if I know, right?
So you've got that video coming out soon.
Eventually that video is coming out. Hopefully soon we'll have part 2 of moving.
That's right. You still got part 2
You
of
get to
moving.
see us going down. We got footage of us going to Disney, Disney Springs. Nice. So that'll be coming out. And then we've got the festival. So a bunch of stuff coming out for the State of Florida vlog very soon. I know you've been working on some things.
I worked a little bit more on a video last night. I'm like 90% of the way there. Here's the problem.
There you go.
I don't make anything easy for myself. So that's kind of where I'm at. Anyways, more content coming to you very soon on this channel. We've got video game stuff. We've got vlog stuff. We've got game show tomorrow night.
That's right. Don't be an asshole tomorrow night.
The internet's favorite game show returns tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Central. We will have a fun...
And we promise after the show we're going to work on the audio issues.
We're going to work on the audio issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're also all not going to be trash next or tomorrow night, too.
Last week's show was tremendous.
It was tremendous for all the wrong reasons, and it was such a good time.
Yes.
You had to be there. But we're going to have a technical difficulty screen up just in case. We're going to test some stuff right after this. So don't worry.
Yes.
We will be back up and running at 100% very soon. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, Brainwreck TV, across all social media except for like
we are
Twitch.
now Brainwreck TV. Brainwreck TV. We are a fucking network now.
And remember, tweet at YouTube. Let them know Brainwreck TV needs an updated wood. Send them an email. Let them know we want our wood. Okay, we've got the old wood.
That's right.
We need the new wood. We're just trying to make things happen. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers too. So tell your friends.
Which, by the way, I want to one last point.
Okay.
So there was I tried to do a test to live stream from the festival, and YouTube will not let you live stream via GoPro until you hit 1,000 subscribers.
So we need 1,000.
So
folks.
we need 1,000 subscribers for us to be live streaming from GoPro, which I'm going to Disney. I'm going to festivals. There's a Vegas trip that's coming up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to see some shit, get some shit on board.
You know what? I'll fucking go
channel.
and I'll drive up to Buc-ee's. Do a goddamn vlog at Buc-ee's. I'll be there for 5 hours. You don't think I can vlog a gas station for 5 hours? Wait till I go to Buc-ee's. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
We passed so many Buc-ee's. I have no idea what it is.
I did not know that you guys had Buc-ee's in Florida. I'm so. Have you not?
Yes.
Did you not stop at a Buc-ee's?
I've never been. No, I don't know what it is.
What are you doing with your life?
What is it?
It's a gas station.
Why the fuck would I go there?
Because it's beautiful.
Is it like Sheets?
It's better than Sheets.
It's better than Sheets.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? You've got your Circle K.
Okay.
You've got your Wawa. It's kind of like, there and there. You got your Sheets.
Right. Okay.
You got
we got lots of Wawas.
You got your Buckies right up here.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Is it now? Okay, because in Texas we do Buckies big. I don't know how they do it in Florida. Is it a giant size Buckies where they have like 150 gas pumps?
I don't know. I just saw the fucking beaver, and I don't know what the fuck it is.
Oh, well, that's Bucky.
Yeah, fuck Spectrum, but write your congressman about
also,
Spectrum. This is some bullshit.
So here's the thing too. So hit up YouTube, let them know Brainwreck TV wants their wood. Also hit up Spectrum, let them know Axe needs his better internet because listen,
there you go.
We can only.
This
do
is
so
clearly
much.
not working.
Clearly not working. I hope we don't run into these issues when I move.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
but,
not.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to fix this shit, but for this week, I've been Jason X.
I'm Kevin Graham.
And this has been your show.
Peace.